following this, please stop by the Legion, the VFW, or the Marine Corps. There's plenty of food. I also encourage you to come see our museum as well at the Legion. My name is Lee Hinkleman. I'm the commander of the Legion. We also have our newly elected AMVET commander here, Jim Henry, and Rachel Snyder, who's our new VFW commander. And I apologize for that echo. Was also our first female VFW commander, so that's kind of cool. Let's give them a round of applause. And Commander, cheers.
Where so few among our citizens have donned the uniform and accepted the inherent risks. And this alone makes those heroes worthy of remembrance. For some of our veterans, we are unable to pay our respects at a final resting place. There are still more than 82,000 military personnel missing in action from every conflict since World War II. We will never forget them, and we will never stop looking to bring them home. This past August, the ill-fated USS Indianapolis was finally discovered, more than 70 years after being torpedoed by a Japanese submarine. On July 30th, 1945, the ship sunk in just 12 minutes. Of the 1,195 crew on board, approximately 300 went down with the cruiser. The remaining sailors and Marines faced exposure, dehydration, saltwater poisoning, delirium, and shark attacks while floating in the Philippine Sea with few lifeboats, preservers, cooler water. The Navy didn't learn of the sinking until survivors were spotted 4 days later by a flight crew on routine patrol. As a result, there were only 316 surviving Marines and sailors. The families of those lost on board the USS Indianapolis received a small sense of closure last year, but they are still a part of a club that no one asks to join. While service members and their families understand and accept the risks they take by volunteering to serve our great nation, nothing can fully prepare a survivor for that knock on the door. It isn't just war at sea, or in the air, or boots on ground, thousands of miles away where we've lost service members. I think it's important to never forget the profession of arms is a dangerous job. Just last month, 3 aviation crashes in 3 different states resulted in 7 fatalities, 4 Marines, 2 soldiers, and an Air Force Thunderbird pilot. I know that each of you understands that this is more than a passing news headline involving military personnel. This is a tragic loss of life, and we honor those lives cut short in service. Those of us here today understand that to recognize their service and sacrifice, we must ensure these individuals are never forgotten, and that their actions stay alive in our memories and in our hearts. This is important for honoring the heroes of today and the veterans of years gone by who paved the way for them. There is a nationwide campaign underway to recognize veterans in conjunction with the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War. Many organizations have played an active role in honoring veterans who served during this tumultuous time with a humble thank you from a grateful nation and a pin dagger by their service. But nearly there are 60,000 people who will never receive that token of appreciation or that genuine thanks. As a memorial brothers and sisters who fought alongside us, who have left unfillable holes in families, communities, and hearts across this country. Their friendships, their bravery, their commitment to duty will never be lost. John F. Kennedy, a Navy veteran of World War II and a Purple Heart recipient, once said, "As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them." The 35th President of the United States charged us to take our appreciation a step further with action. There's no more relevant time to embrace this quote than on Memorial Day. I would ask as you leave here and go about the rest of your day to keep the fallen in your minds and their families and friends in your heart. For it is their immense collective sacrifices that help keep our country safe and free. And as long as we continue to honor them with our actions and remember their sacrifices, they will never be forgotten. May God bless you and your families, our fallen comrades and heroes in the United States of America. Thank you.
Jim, do you want to say anything as we have that, Commander?
I'm Jim Henry. I'm the new AMVAC commander here. I'd like to wish everybody a great day here today. I thank all the veterans that are out there. From 1974 to 1990, with just a few exceptions, there are veterans that could not belong to the Legion. At this point, you can join through the AMVETS, and we would appreciate anybody that's willing to join. Thank everybody.
We have had applications at the Legion and also at the VFW. The Lowville Academy is now going to do the Star Spangled Banner. Excuse me. Render the honors.
Our guard only. Present, hold. Firing squad, ready on the firing line. Load. Aim.